It's been a while, but we back with the foolishness. And I know we were sorely missed and everything. It's been a while. It's been a while. But yeah, the art room is back to display their colorful opinions once more, joined by, of course, the man who kept this all from happening, myself. We here, Mr. MVP, as he steps into the room. We have Rob, and of course, the man who unites everyone under the banner of hating where he works. We got Jordan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what we've been up to, guys? What we've been up to? I'm gonna start with myself. I ran across country. Huh. Don't do that, guys. I'm gonna tell you, don't do it. Unless you train and practice for it, don't just get up and be like, you can run. There's a hill. I think Robert's supposed to know. You know the NCB hill? Yeah, I ran up that.
Yeah.
So we ran
And I
out of the
told on a run.
school, down the bypass, stop at stoplight, turn around, went beside the primary school, and then walk run all the way around to NTB and come back up. Yeah,
Wow, Christian Mervian.
that hill, man.
Wild.
It
Apparently to run a marathon
yeah,
on
yeah.
train
I
they can
saw
legit
I had
dead.
to go pick up a couple kids and be like, yo, don't die, please.
That like apparently if you run a marathon like you don't train you can result in a
I can
heart
understand
failure.
that. But yeah, what was mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
Which
for real,
is
because
which is
like the
wild.
first part of it, I caught my stride and I'm like, okay, I'm good. Then I went to go up that hill. Now, it's not like a steep incline, but to how long it just gradually goes up, it's like, yo, you're here fighting gravity. It's not fun. I was
Just
here
take care
like
of the mother
just
as
I
well.
started tasting blood in my mouth. I was like, damn. And I gave away my water because, as I said, had a couple youths just not making it up the hill. So I'm here waterless and breathless, and I'm just like, I don't know how I'm gonna make this, but we did it. Big up to the youth then when they beat me. I think I came 13th overall, which is not bad. I did it in like half hour too. That's another good thing.
Mm.
So I don't know. I might want to pick up a couple 5Ks, see where I can do something fun. I think
You
so.
gotta
I would run
run
at
a
like
Kingston.
was it Sigma run? Sagicor? Yeah man. I'd run for charity.
But
I
still,
mean,
considering how a
just
train fee.
I'd be doing my jump rope. That's all I can say. Doing my jump rope, drinking my water, do little push-ups, nothing crazy. But yeah, what one day I go on with
Alright, that's a kill me still.
houses.
I finished some house renders there. We can publish it later. So
Damn.
that it take a while. So like we do like realistic renders on thing and the presentation drawings just show the client. I know me depend on working drawings which are hold me. It a grab me.
Just in case, guys, in case you don't remember, buy a piece of land and to get your plans, Robert's your man. I'm just letting y'all know. And we have
Boy.
JPS's finest out here. Tell the people what you've been up to, man. What's going on?
Oh, you know how I do. Link, share the girl them
You
on this
do
long
hold on.
weekend.
I should have read you your rights first. I should have read
Is
you
that
your
what y'all
rights
people
first.
want to
Anything
hear?
you say can and will be used against you and will be referenced of this.
then in that case, nothing has been going on. Nothing has been
how's
going
the
on.
hotel for
Breakfast has been
cats?
killing oh, they're fine. I mean, they've been like Slime was sick not too long ago, but he's recovered.
Mm-hmm.
I found out because I gave Tanuki her first bath. I found out that one, she really does not like baths. Two, I probably need to wear protection when I do give her a bath. And three, she's a flea magnet. So I don't know how I feel about her like sleeping in the bed or anything.
Mm.
Or it's it's been a work, sleep, Marvel
So,
Rivals. Feel like I'm actually improving in that. It's a good feeling to know that you're finally growing at something you're doing. You know, I wish that was like real life and not a superhero
why
game.
you
But
had to do that to yourself? You were going so well.
take small steps where you can.
Give yourself credit where it's due.
Sure. So what's been happening in Jamaica? I've been dialed out. I live in a fully boarded rock. So I need all the news because I don't watch any.
I'm being honest, brother.
Oh
All I
yeah,
remember is
chicken
the
out of
short
container
chicken.
is wild.
Bro,
A
not the
container?
last day. Like, you know the rest of what is that thing make
It had to, because
international
it
news, you
crossed
know?
international waters.
What? Wait, no.
And
No,
and
wait, roll it back, roll it back. Give me the details.
so a container full of chicken somehow mysteriously washed up on St. Catherine, I believe, right?
What?
And the container was traveling from Brazil. I think it was going to Cayman. For some reason, Jamaicans in St. Catherine decided it was a good idea to take up poultry that mysteriously washed up in a container.
What do you mean?
And eat it?
Yes.
It's
But
like they not test it or
man,
nothing, they don't feed the dog
but
first.
what did I tell you? If they are rushing that
It's
container, like a Jesus
like
Christ in there.
Well, that's just culture still. The
poetry.
first time
Yep.
a truck drop over on any main road, bruh, that truck is empty. That whatever was in there is gone. So I don't blame them. But wait, like a whole
Yeah, it's
metal
frozen chicken.
container of chicken,
Yeah, I doubt it was
frozen
frozen,
chicken.
to be
That's
honest.
crazy. Well, it wouldn't be frozen if it fell off of whatever it fell
But you
off of.
see,
Fair enough.
black people are
Yeah, man.
immune to salmonella, you know, 'cause we have sense. But it's still wild.
But no matter because if if that chicken did in the ocean for so let's say like a week, something gonna happen to you. You either end up in a hospital or you end up on the
And they
telly.
will swear to you
Something
it was
happen to
some of
you.
the tastiest chicken they ever ate in their life.
So really? So
Whether
like
people,
right now,
read
everybody
about
in
it,
St. Catherine is fine. We're not looking at the next breakout of Ebola or nothing.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I would
Something could
cry
have did
if
better.
that caused like
I don't
another
know.
pandemic or something.
It's crazy.
Well, it wouldn't be well, it would
Wouldn't mind another pandemic.
you won. Well, not pandemic, sorry, endemic. Yeah, that's the correct term. But you'd have to just stay in a port where you're already in a frying pan. You might as well just stay.
Man, imagine if imagine if I bridge in the yard, right? I think you some few ticket, I didn't find out the head for ticket after. I don't reach over there, I bet you a
I'd
bubble.
be upset if it tasted good, because that would have had me fooled. Because if I eat it, I'm like, yo, this chicken is a shit. And then be like, yo, it came from the container. I'd be like, ah. Well,
Wow.
got to see it through, my boy. Yeah,
At that point,
you done gone bad.
you just have to continue.
Like lactose people don't stop after like one scoop of ice cream. They just eat the entire thing.
Might as well like end up until later anyway.
I mean, it's
Kind of
Jamaica,
wild
dog.
still.
Every day is something to keep.
And I'm gonna tell you, there's a screw through Instagram, and then you see this white woman start poop on the hill road chicken. I'm like, rah, it's really big internationally. I can see the footage of them rush the container.
It why we always making news for something crazy.
Man,
Well, you know, at the end of
imagine
the
one of the
day,
Caribbean wire start on
Y-
Twitter. I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah, like I
I'm gonna
think
talk
we
about
were going
your
well
home
enough. We
defense
had so
history.
much things going for us. Like I think we are doing better than well, you know? And then all of a sudden,
Bro, Messi play Jamaica, brother. Then the one them gone for go secure Hillshore chicken.
and they're gonna bring that up. That's
If
the
I know
worst
that
part.
thing,
Be like, da 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 da. Jamaica's but yeah, y'all eat chicken out of a container. I'm like, damn, I can't even say nothing now.
I've lost respect for Jamaicans, though. It's
I
not.
didn't man. Like when me yeah, it's cool when it jumps up
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the Jamaican timeline, but
You're gonna have to
Messi that get
cover it up.
reported by international news, man.
Yeah,
Damn.
you're gonna have to cover it up with like reggae sumfest or something. Just like, hey,
Uh,
look, big old event. Don't worry about it.
people out there in the States being like, oh, they're
Like it
eating
makes
chicken
us
out
look
of containers now?
it
These
makes us
tariffs
look
must
really
be
bad
hitting
because
them
I've had
hard.
people ask me like, "Do you guys like live in huts?" I'm like, "What the hell? What do you mean huts?"
I have been asked that question. I will not lie.
It's
I could not contain my laughter.
Yeah, ask
But
them
you know,
the
yeah,
there was
Native
man.
that
Americans,
underlying
bro.
shame. You know,
I'm like, brother, you
It's
don't
ask
even
them
know
the
your own
Americans,
country.
bro.
You're
I say,
talking about mine. Good deal
got some
speaking
little things
of,
Yep.
where I just hot
I
coconut
think
style
that's a
little
part of
thing.
the appeal. I say yeah. Go.
speaking of the United States, though,
I
the
don't shop online,
tariffs.
so I'm good.
How we all feeling about this?
I mean, all them Timu
Yeah,
and
they
C&J's definitely have a
shot
feel it.
prayer to go out to y'all because y'all in the struggle. I think it's like what 250 something percent at this point. Yeah,
I
What?
mean,
Last I
because
yeah,
heard, it was
he,
like
iPhone, yeah.
144 or
he,
something.
it's
Bro,
like
them just
it's
keep on
like
go back and
when you
forth.
they get beaten and your mother say, yo, nobody cry, come here, give something for cry about, and China was like, yo, watch your style there, boom. You think 140 bad? Watch at 250 now.
Brother, I think the new iPhone will cost like 2 grand US
Oh no, he
because
exempted
of tariff.
phones, I think chips and something else. Cause that time them really would have feel it.
No. It's crazy still, but
But
at
like
least
everything
somebody that
is
stand up
made
for
in
the
China.
policies.
Everything. I own
Everything good and bad.
everything. Good, bad,
It
in
is.
between.
Oh no, Trump did
That
245. Yeah. Oh, this is hilarious. Trump saying I hold the cards. Chinese. The cards are made in China.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. But I wonder what's going on about
Uh,
their minds too.
who
What
Trump?
my foolishness for the other day.
I mean,
Yup.
Trump never not. Trump is like Jamaica but destructive. You know what I mean? Everything just a keep, but it's never for like the good of somebody.
I mean, I feel like there's him, there's like reason to blame him, and then there's reason to like try and understand what the heck is going on with the people that work with him. Because at the end of the day, like he does make. Well, I'm assuming he has like the highest authority to make the decisions, but those decisions can't really be made without like the people around him, right? Am I stupid? I don't keep up with politics. I don't even understand how
The
the
way
U.S.
it work,
government really
I think
works.
you like
But
you make I think you make like say you have a plan. This is just a plan, and then
mhm.
I believe like Congress would have to sign off on the plans. But you have ways to grow in Congress, I believe.
Hmm.
So like, what's the people working with him doing? You know, do they
I don't
agree
know.
with him? Do they
I
not? Or
think
is he just like playing them like Jamaican
Hmm.
scammers? I don't.
I think what he's trying to do is, I think he's trying to get the US more independent, so they want to like start make the things they don't make. So like because when they get from China like resources, and get chips,
A
then
shit
get
ton of stuff.
car parts, then get a lot of things. Yeah, what them use to either make things in their country or them just get products from China. You know, cause even like clothing brands from US. Them majority of them product come from China. You don't think them other just really the logo. So I think you might try get all of the manufacturing side like on US soil now, rather than they export from this country
Yeah,
or they
that's
export
it's
from
very
that
much
country, you know?
unwise.
Hmm. I don't know though. I don't like outside of the DIY stuff that I'll see like on TikTok or YouTube. I don't think I trust anything made in America. You know, as much as China is bad. And the people like to joke
Listen, I
about them
don't even
putting spy
trust.
equipment and everything.
Hey,
Like
China
US quality stuff. I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean China
Exponential,
has
yeah.
leveled up, yeah. Because even them their EV cars now like tough. Like you see, like brother, you have
Mm.
a car look like a Lamborghini. That
Mm,
thing can park itself. That thing can rotate like 180 without like actually
mm.
moving off. That thing can jump, brother. China technology actually like it's got leaps and
Yeah,
bounds,
like I said, US
which
made.
is
Hmm.
well.
I mean, it's been going places. Like when you're like the top of the manufacturing industry of the world, I guess like eventually you'd have to like be pulling out some stuff, right?
But I believe in China right now you can legit like pay with like your
That'd be.
fingerprint. So you go on a store and you buy something and you just touch the part of your finger and you pay for it.
Only thanks to communism.
I
All right,
It's
guys.
very
mean,
dystopian, but it
that
is
sounds
cool. Yeah.
like.
It
I mean, y'all remember
that is
Fast
very
Five where they had
dystopian.
to get
Yeah.
the fingerprints off that guy? So they sent such girl in a bikini. Yo, I'm getting a. I get the wine glass. Yeah, and just be like, shoops. That's my fingerprint now.
Yeah, like how does that work if
Imagine
somebody
having to,
steals
cause
your
you can't like
fingerprint?
reset that. You can't go and be like, hey, can I
I,
change like that? No, unless you're gonna change the
mm.
fingerprint that you used to pay. I mean, you got 10 of them.
I mean, I guess they'll see your picture when
I mean, that's
you pay
true.
for something. Like your ID will just pop
That could
up
work.
on the screen or
Maybe they
something.
ask you like a security question, like, what was the name of your first pet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe a face come up
That
when you
should that
scan.
should work, but plastic surgery. Cause if I'm just saying,
Yeah,
Which one do you guys normally pick?
how far you go up
it depends
by a
how
bag of
rich the
chips off
person
of
was.
somebody's
Cause if I go to
pocket,
let's
you
say
know what I mean?
like a government thing, and I'm seeing officials, and I'm just like, yo, that wine glass, let me just, and I act like the waiter. Oh my gosh, yeah, I mean everything.
Mm.
Plus, too, but I assume like if you let's say like you take somebody identity, right, and you live a life and thing. I'm assuming that they can track your almost your every move.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you like the person might live in Hong Kong and they're like some other part of China, and then they just rush you. My assume say you wanna get with it, you wanna get with it, like
Well, yeah, I mean they have trains though, so like
they
they
take you
travel
sooner or later.
everywhere. So it's not like Jamaica be like, all right, you're in a Manchester, you see somebody use your car in Portland, you be like, nigga, Portland is like 6 hours away. But if you have a train, then it's not that bad.
Hmm. Yeah, but if you're miles and miles away, doesn't mean you can't spend like, 'cause what if like the location they like 3 hours away and somebody use the money like a shorter time. So at the point A, you spend some money, and then 1 hour later, at the point B, you spend some money, but
Mm,
it take at
okay.
least three
I
hours to
see.
get to point B. And then on top of it too, if you review your history, your bank history, you gotta realize, wait, I never paid for plan chips 230 yesterday at Beijing. What's going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I get you. That'd be kind of funny though. But yeah, that's why, just saying, I would not mind having a sugar mother, cause yeah, cause I'm gonna just bring this up again.
Hmm.
If Tracy Ellis Ross wants to have an exotic Caribbean nigga in her roster, I will apply. Like, I'm good with the bench. I'm good with being water boy. Like, just cut me a check every now and then. We good. I mean, cause I
Yeah,
understand it kind of, cause if she's only dating younger men, all right, let's just give the context. So the tweet was 52-year-old Tracy Ellis Ross said that she only dates younger men. Women praise her for her preference, but if a
hmm.
man said this, the sisterhood would be in an uproar. Obviously, there's a reason for that. R. Kelly. Anyways, but other than that, I understand. Because first of all, if I'm 50, 52, I don't think I'm going to be at the age where I'm going to apply pressure. Like, no. I think I'm kind of just done with the game. Like, whatever happens, happens. But as a young youth, yeah. Yeah, at 50, I'm not
I
playing your
guess.
games of, oh, uh, if you're alright and if you're good, and then you go and say no. I'll just walk. I ain't got time for this.
No, but that is the young one game. I mean, I don't know what she wants still, but
I
obviously she don't want
I
something long
think
term,
I
or
think
else,
young niggas
she's
are
a little bit
ambitious. Well, I say young
older.
niggas like we not young. But yeah, I think we're probably more ambitious and we're kinda done with it, but if it's worth it, we'll work with it. Uh,
I don't think so. I think because if you're older, I mean,
yeah.
you have everything together. You know what you want to do. You know what you have. You know what
Mm-hmm.
you want when you don't want. You know what I mean? But I think with a young brother, you can more loose. Like, you try different things. You experience different things. You might like something today, hate it tomorrow. You know, you might go this
That's
gym
true.
today, go to the next gym tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I feel
I think
like
low key she just want to feel. You know what I
who
mean?
better to make you feel seen than a young nigga? Yeah, I mean, as I
Yeah,
said, she
without
cut
nothing
me a
to do.
check every now and then. I get to go to red carpet events. I get to meet other stars. I might, I might do that side hustle every now and then. I could put on, maybe she put me on. Maybe I'm an extra in a movie. I could put that on my resume. Cause alright, if you made it though, alright. Look, I'm gonna pull up a list. Black actresses over 50. If you're gonna tell me that none of these names would make you
Hmm.
like be just a little, what's the word for it? You wouldn't. All right, let's say whose roster you would not join. All right, So up first, Angela Bassett. Huh? Yes, you do. Google search
I don't know what
right
that
now.
is.
Don't get canceled. Don't get canceled out here, Robert. You know.
Angela Bassett.
Wait, don't get canceled? Are we not the one that
Oh,
just heard you
oh.
say you're gonna
Listen, it's
use
a
her as a side
mutual.
hustle? I feel like we already lost. I feel like we already lost that war,
But I
brother.
feel like that's not as bad as not knowing who Angela Bassett is. That's Of course you do. Of course you do.
Oh, I know her.
So
I know her.
no, Jordan.
Yeah.
Look, I don't
Jordan,
want
Jordan,
much
Jordan.
part in this conversation.
I'm asking
seems
a very simple
this seems-
question.
this seems very. Let me just be clear. Miss Ross is a very successful, beautiful woman, and she can go for any man that she wants. If she wants a younger man, that's by all means. If she wants a serious relationship out of a young man, she can either call me, and I'm sure there are other men out there. but I mean,
All right, let's just say we're having fun, right? Because let's say we're gonna use the money to invest
But
in
you
our
get a
future.
bit
So let's
stressed.
just say this is not
Yeah.
like
Mm.
a serious relationship. You're just having fun. You're going to events, keeping her company at nighttime, right? Regular stuff that you used to, right, Jordan?
Mhm.
Anyways,
Mhm.
so
Mm.
so starting off, Angela
Did
Bassett,
they
do
see
you
it,
not
man?
want to be the prince to the queen of Wakanda?
Oh God.
Yeah, that was her.
Oh,
Well,
that's
yes.
her.
See, that's a simple yes. Next one.
I mean,
Who
All
wouldn't?
right, let's assume that these
Kinda
women are
already
all
married,
single.
too.
Let's just
Okay.
assume. Nia Long, you don't have to tell me twice. Matter of fact, I don't even need the money. It's not even about the money at that point.
That's a different answer. What's that one J. Cougar?
The fact
you're
that it
right.
was about the money at all.
Holly.
I mean, the money is
Next
just a
up,
bonus.
this
Let's
one.
be
I
honest
need
here.
to get some. Damn. Yo, Black really don't crack. They just. Woo. Next up is the Catwoman herself, Miss Halle Berry.
Oh, say next.
I would do anything for Halle Berry. I didn't say that.
Same,
But
Is that your number one celebrity crush?
Absolutely.
All right, let me say the one of them because it's hard to pick. I understand.
And like, how much young preteen kids do you think Halle Berry awakened in that movie?
No comment.
Now, man, you know where
Oh,
she
yeah.
stand, brother? As
That
star
needs to come back.
in next one.
That needs to come back for real.
All that too. Oh my God.
Wow. Ooh, Sanaya Lathan. I feel like y'all know her, but is it Sanaa Lathan?
Who?
S
Sa.
S A N A
Sanaya?
A, yeah.
SANAA.
Yeah.
Is it Lathan? Let's get used to. She married?
Has become or scheduled Tinder portion of the podcast.
We're just pointing out that it might not be bad to go along with an older woman from time to time. Now, the opposite though, of course you're gonna get flamed for that, bro. Like, that sounds like you weren't reading the room. Cause obviously if you're 50 odd and you going with a 20 something, the math does it works itself out. That don't like what need do you have that needs to be satisfied? Like, it don't look good.
I mean, I feel like in ancient times people would be disagreeing with you. Like one 60-year-old man have like a 13-year-old go on. But that's just
they're that old
I guess the culture of it all. I don't know. Because as a man dating probably Tracy Ellis Ross, if that man says he's taking this relationship serious and he's like 20, nobody's gonna respect him.
That too.
No one's gonna believe it, right?
Yeah, nobody's gonna believe him either.
Look, if I see JPS fight with Tracy Ellis tomorrow, I'm like,
Li-
what is he really there for? Is he there for the money and the good times?
Listen
Or
to
is he
me.
there for a long time? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because like, if you want a family, brother, it's automatic.
So like I
you're
think
not
both
here
sides
for long.
just have it away.
Brother, I've
In the
seen-
women's case though, because of I guess how misogyny is right now, it'll never, something like that would just never go through.
It's not that either. I think it's just like, if you want like a family or a home, you don't necessarily like deal with a woman at 30 years old like you. You know what I mean? Because they can't really get away around, you know, because no matter how old they better be, you
Exactly.
can always produce
Exactly.
it. But if you amazed, like when my father born, my grandfather did
Damn.
60 odd. Like me never see my grandfather brother because by the time I'm born, he was an old man, like old man, 80 something, 70 something. So you have to
It's the
miss,
culture around it for real.
you have to miss,
Because
like as
Oh
long as a
yeah,
man
okay.
live, you know,
So from puberty
he
until the
can
end of their
produce
lives.
still tell my child.
yeah, like in ancient times, nobody would be questioning stuff like that. But because like Chase correctly said, situations like R. Kelly, it kind of shift the perspective on how men are
No,
viewed.
I think it's a funny thing too because when girls
Yeah,
younger than
like
want older brothers.
They want the maturity
bullshit. Let's
and the
start there.
strength that comes with like
Let's look
an
at bro.
older
All right,
man.
if it's
Yeah, but money.
I would say if you want a taller man, that's totally understandable. If you want to hug him and your head lay upon him chest, good. I get that. I get that. But maturity is not necessarily linked to age. We know this.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, because you're like,
experience.
oh, they're gonna be more mature.
Yeah, we know this. But here's the question: who do you think is more mature? Some guy over like 30, almost pushing 40, or somebody that just came out of college?
It
I'm 30.
Like, who are you gonna
40.
look at and consider more mature? You don't know
it
them.
might be
You're
good
just
to note
looking at
that
them.
maturity might be linked to stability.
I mean,
Because if he paying bills, I think that nigga he might have a leg up on me just a little bit. Bills and taxes, yeah, he got it. He got it.
Exactly. It's nuanced to it.
Kind of rough still, because we've been hearing that shit since high school. It's always been rough. The game has always been rough. High school was a jungle. Like, you out here fighting niggas in shirt and tie with little facial hair, and you in second
more
form
like
being
a
like,
war
damn,
zone.
why don't she just date her age? Like, I'm a good nigga. She over there with a sixth former. He got that chicken patty money. He got that cheese patty money. Like, him of him of that Miss Brit meatloaf money.
Yeah.
But it's not even about the money, brother. It's just about like the aura, the presence.
The aura. I feel like that's the
Z
one
or-
Gen thing that came out recently. That's
I think it's alpha.
is it
after
Alpha or Z? What it?
All
Right.
But
The one Gen Alpha thing that kind of been making a lot of sense.
I need Gen Z to start keeping strays for
That's
alpha,
also true.
alpha behavior.
Yeah, high school was rough, man.
I need this stuff, brother.
I mean, we made them. So-
We
We didn't
Maybe
make
we-
anybody.
Hopefully
Remember that
someday
it's
in the future.
generation before that makes the
I'm-
two generations after. Also?
Oh, so you're millennials
I think so.
made Gen Alpha.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I mean, yeah.
So
That's
it's
pretty
not us. Cause they're changing media and stuff. They're changing how apps want to be marketed, all of that. Right? Cause we didn't have a low attention span.
Y'all see the
Jaguar.
Jaguar ad?
As in the car
Get
Jaguar?
ourselves.
Look at the car Jaguar. Look it up. It's like a minute and a half.
Yeah, talk about the rebranding.
Yeah.
There, but that's just their demand decision. But you know what? What I'm saying about companies, what's so funny about companies is like they will see companies go woke and then pay the price rate, like the beer company where they use the trans breeder, but then them follow and I see him sued and go woke and then them pay the price rate. Like them
It's
craft,
not even about woke to me. It's like,
it
yes, you
is.
gone
It's
woke,
about
but where is the car?
diversity.
Where is the thing that you're advertising? Where
It's
Wait,
where
about
is
woke.
your, like, how you make an entire ad and not even show a vehicle or show somebody driving or something? How you forget the one thing that you're about just to say, oh, I'm in this new environment now. Watch me glow or whatever. I don't
It is
understand that.
about
wait,
diversity.
hold on.
That's
So they
basically it.
changed from the
That's fine. That's fine to me. But I would like to see um how that applies to what you're actually doing.
Yeah, the rebrand that is the rebrand that is like dystopian type car
Mm.
company because the car design is completely changed. So
Very
them look
very
like
different.
concept. They look like concept cars where they normally sell like
that
online
some of these
or
cars
like
look
at
like
shows or so.
they're from Wally.
I mean, if they're
Well,
Yeah, they're ugly
I'm not
too.
so. You know what? They're rich.
This look like
Yeah,
something
with
with a
the
draw
when
like
you
in a grade three.
haven't they been losing
that's
profits
why.
for a while now though?
No, that's why them rebrand
And now
because
it's
if
gonna just help them lose more
them not lose
money.
money. Exactly. I see it is a
I
competition for
mean, the
companies
cars look really futuristic. But they are
That
yeah,
like
part.
kind of
but
ugly.
them ugly. Kinda. Come on, man, stop being nice. They
No,
are
there's
good.
definitely people who look at
Yeah,
this and say
and
this
they
is their
can't
dream
afford it.
car. I can see it.
I
I've
want
seen
technology
this
control.
All right. Here's the thing
in
though.
like
No
Blade
one
Runner or
who
something before.
can
I don't
afford
know.
it will look at that car and be like, "That's my dream car." I don't think so. That's
Mm,
like me looking.
mm. I'll agree with that point.
I don't think people who afford
Yeah,
it
like
can
there's
would have said that
Teslas, there's
either.
Lamborghinis, there's Porsches. I'm not looking at that. I'll have to.
Tesla can you know decline too.
Yeah, no. The jungle,
The man
jungle
lose
is rough.
money.
I'll just not forget how sixth formers just used to poach second formers.
Even for the
Yeah,
cats, it
they were
seems.
just poaching. Oh,
That
facts.
is some of this
I
discussion is
cannot
crazy.
forget the day we had a fight because let me what did happen? Oh yeah, so we had I don't know if y'all remember Crystal and from my class. Anyways, so this fifth form girl comes down to our class and she's looking for her and we're like, yo, what's up? We don't know you. And like, I love how we were like a family back then, low key. Like anything happened to one of us, we're like, yo, well go on. We might hate you, but we were like, yo, squad is squad. So they're like, yo, who you? He's like, oh, just want to talk to her. I said, all right, let her through the door like security. Okay, we always used to be posted up outside and shit. So she's like, yo, blah, blah, blah. So everyone kind of just looking at her. We're just making space. We're like, yo, well, go on. She over there eating her lunch in peace. She like, blah, blah, blah. Something, something, something. My man. I said, ooh. Crystal was like, blah, 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 blah,
Whoa.
blah. I don't know you. Your man ain't mention you. I'm like, oh shit. So this is what
Wait, hold on,
yeah,
pause.
so youth in a
So
sixth
them are the
form
same one.
or was she in fourth or fifth? Something like that. So him did up this up. Yeah, upper grade. And she must be
Mm.
in a, at least fourth or fifth form. She come down there because she hears her man have an ex-woman. And of course, in true Jamaican fashion, she blames the woman instead of trying to get her facts straight. So she walked down here and be like, yo, don't talk to me, man. She's like, hey, me never know say, say, if I have an ex-woman, but I will respectfully leave him and he can be all yours. Tell me why something about that just doesn't feel diplomatic to her. It feels like a threat. So she's like, yeah, come here, whoop you down here. And I was like, you must not know
Damn,
this girl.
that's
Like,
crazy.
she come from the depths of Senti. Like, you not beating shit. She on that yam and dumpling diet. You see me? Like, uh, I'm not
It's
gonna
like
say
from the
that,
Muslim
but
village.
she's strong. She's very strong, right? And she have that, she's not tough, but she has
Mm.
that feminine muscularness. Yeah. Well, I can say that because I know she just lift me up like a toothpick. Although I was like 50 pounds, but that don't matter. Point is, I know Krista would beat her ass, right? So she said that. She's like, beat who? And I was
Mm.
like, all right, niggas, we're charging 50 for public seats for general bleachers. We're charging 100 for VIP. Snacks can be arranged because this is about to be cinema. So she's like, whoop whoop. She locks her lunchbox. She like, and don't forget, she's like, oh, you want to bet? Right now. She said, oh, real? So she smacks her like, oh. She threw the first hit. All right, I'm writing that down. I'm here like, all right, Killer Miller just, I gotta believe me. Like, look at this face. I wouldn't lie to you. So I'm just here like, yeah, man. We just watching this all go down. Me lock girl long time, cause she not escape neither. So we lock girl long time. And we're just like, make a circle, make a circle. She not gonna get jumped. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fair once, I assure you. Fight. When I tell you, the girl tried the typical pulling hair shit, which never works because Crystal did have short hair, and she gave her, the Popeyes, you know, bam, 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 boom, boom
One,
on the
two.
floor, and she's just mink, 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 mink. I'm like, oh shit, mercy rule, call it off, call it off. Fight's over. She's like, nah, she gonna learn today. I think that's the first time I ever seen a bra. I saw side titty. Like, it was. She left her in shambles, brother. Shambles. Her hair messed up. Shambles. I'm like, you gotta go
Yeah.
home and explain to your parents that you got your ass beat over a man that had a next woman, and then you went to go fight the next woman and you lost. So not only are you being cheated on, you got your ass whipped by the other woman. Seppuku. Yeah, seppuku. Mm-hmm. Cause I'm not
Two
coming back to
L's,
school.
two L's in
I
one day.
can't.
That
I have to
crazy
go back
stuff.
to my friend group like, yo, me go talk to her and she whooped my ass. You're like, why your hair look like that? Oh, it was. Be like, don't. You can't even go around lying. Don't lie. Don't lie. My entire class knows what happened. We had a whole damn class party after that. It was crazy. Oh, of course she left him,
What happened to the
and
brother?
him they try to get her back, cause apparently him love woman we can't fight. And I'm just here like shit. Him have two women we're willing
What?
to fight over him, and me
Wow.
can't even get a text back. Wow.
Did
I
he
don't
set that up?
think they considered consequences, but the thing is, they didn't
Like,
fear them because why? You're a sixth former. That shirt and tie does something. It didn't do anything for me, but it does something. You know, the powers wore off by the time I got there. It just shit changed. Yeah,
I mean, it'll work for me still.
must be nice. I feel like
Not
if you
really,
got a
no, capitalize
penalty, I
one.
feel like you not taking it, that's your fault.
No, because remember, the tie down at the
It's
time.
classic Roberts. It's classic Roberts, man.
No, I
Robert
was
gets
tied
the
down at the time.
baddest, and I mean, don't bother with that foolishness. The
Where are
baddest
they?
pieces, the baddest pieces in his DMs. Willing
Where are
to do
they?
probably to commit things for him that I
Whoa,
don't even want to
whoa,
discuss over this podcast.
Where
And
are
he
they,
will
brother?
be like, no, it's not. No, it's not the time. I'm busy or something like that. Classic Robert, man.
damn.
Classic Robert.
That is
I
true.
do like my piece.
Nothing a man loves more than some peace. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, let me spend the whole day at home in musical silence. I'm good. Cause I'm not about to listen. I can't deal with the not really like a back and forth, but I can't be playing chess all the time. I just want to play Uno. You get me? Like, cause
Look, man, I say any situation where I'm spend like an extra 30 minutes in the drive through, I like in the driveway before I go in the house. I'm not gonna different country.
I think one of my greatest fears is
Half of this
so I designed a couple of my own jackets. I should be doing some more soon. But if I tell you bring a jacket, but like 3 times I'll be like, hey, bring a jacket. I'm telling you from last night, yo, put your jacket at the door. Take up your jacket. You have your jacket. I'ma get there and you don't have no jacket and it gets cold. Listen, I am human. Before I am a man, I am a human, right? Homo sapien or whatever the Latin is. I could not fathom giving you one of my favorite jackets. Like, I can't do it. I don't think I could. Y'all just going to have to just call me it would have died right there and
Chivalry
then. I
is
would have
dead
put the
for
flower on
Chase.
top of it. Matter of fact, I would have taken the picture of the grave like you seen that one meme. Because I don't know if y'all know my black and yellow jacket. I call it Suzume for short, but it's based off a bleach thing. So I actually designed that. I sat down in Photoshop and I designed that. That came out so well. I'm not giving you my Suzume. It's not happening. I'm not giving you my Cowboy Bebop jacket. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to freeze. Listen, you see my JJ.
You're a Jamaican
listen,
man. Jamaican men don't share jackets.
I will literally go to a store, buy you a whole jacket, then give you one of mine. Well, all right. If it's like a special one, I'm keeping it. But if it's like a regular zip up, plain, sure, I'll give you the jacket, sure. But if I made my blood, sweat, and tears over that design, you're not seeing it in your closet. It not touch your skin unless you hug me. I'm so sorry.
That's true.
But let me not act
Here
like
first.
it's just me. So what is something that women do that you wouldn't put up with? So Robert's not staying in the drive-through.
I feel like we already stated it a bit earlier. No, I agree with Robert. I don't appreciate women who just like to argue. Like I like women that want surprises because I feel like I'm very spontaneous and I like to do random stuff, One day, let's go out, let's go to the beach randomly. There are women who just don't like that level of spontaneity. I don't hate those women, that's fine. But the women that want to, like, they always want to argue about something, They always want to. I can't keep up with women. Some women just really love a good
because you gotta show that you love them
type of thing.
Because you gotta argue with them and actually want to make up. Like that's standard psychology. If you don't argue, are you actually in love with her?
Nah. No, that I don't get.
I feel like we're gonna find out how to get to Mars back and forth quite easily before we find out a lot of things about our other subspecies. Yeah, the jacket thing gets on my nerves. It's not gonna happen. Communication, I feel I knowingly fail a lot because I don't care. I'm a firm believer in facts and logics. So if it don't make sense, don't bother with it because I'm not going to care. The minute you tell me food is a big one. If I ask you, I'm going here, are you hungry? Don't tell me, nah, I'm good, and I come home, you in my food. I will slap you like a little child. I will slap your hand back. No.
That is normal. That's the one thing men have figured out about women though. Don't take away that. Don't be angry about that one thing. We over the course of several TikTok experiments, we have figured out that one factual point.
Oui.
Let us not
Nintendo
let us not. We it's better we find a way to cope with that.
Chase. You say that? All right.
How about this? My argument is, how about we can communicate properly? How about that?
Yeah, I'm all for that. Because here's how you cope, Jordan. You either get more food or there's no alternative. Shit. But here's the thing. Jordan,
share.
you know my appetite.
You
I have a high
you
metabolism.
share.
If I get my food, it might not even be enough for me. Now I have to go share
Mm.
with another human being who might have the same depth in their stomach.
I mean, this is the person that you're supposed
I
to
care
care
about you
about.
enough
I
to
mean,
buy.
if you're unwilling to share your food or your
See,
jacket,
there's a reason
bro,
I'm single.
what
I hope you
what
understand
then?
that. There's a reason I'm single. Cause it just not gonna work. If I ask you if you hungry, you better tell me you hungry. I might get you food on the chance that I know you're gonna be hungry. But that would piss me off too. If we're going out, let's say dinner then. Forget takeout. Let's say we're going out to dinner. You tell the waiter what you want. I tell the waiter what you want. Our food comes, you in my food. Oh, what's your excuse? Cause we both have food. So all right, cool.
There is no
We just
real
want to make
excuse
sure so
there.
you know. Cause
I will agree with you, go. Women, God, they tend to have a communication
which
problem.
movie said it? I think it was Dr. Dolittle too. Women
Yeah.
can't live with them, can't live without them.
Mm.
You alright? You sure? You sure you alright?
Yeah, that's a multiple choice question and a half.
Yeah, turns
There's
out she
5
wasn't.
options. If she asks, if
That- I
Something-
hate when I have
something
to
is wrong
talk
again.
and I have to be
Something's wrong again
unpacking
too,
in
you know.
my head what's going on. What do her, like, her words say something, but what do her eyes say? What
you
are
quite literally
what her actions say? You know, like, and
Yeah, Jordan,
how does the
last
tone
time-
of her
last time I
voice
checked-
suggest what she actually means?
Last time I
It-
checked,
yeah, like you have to
Sherlock
be an
Holmes,
expert
you know?
with some level of
If I-
investigative experience. Because if you can't read body language, God help you. That's just it.
Mm-hmm.
no, but
Mm-hmm.
if I ask a question 3 times, this is where, and I get the same answer every time, I'm assume you mean that, isn't it? Jordan, if I ask you if you're okay 3 times, you tell me yes. What else should I do? What more do you want? You want me to bust out the monocle and a pipe?
And
And sit
that's
down
it, you know,
with
Robert. That's it. You make a good point. Like, what they want, because like if a man is not feeling well, but he does not want to show that, and say, yeah, he's all right.
Fuck.
Nobody no bother him. Everything is all right. If a girl is not feeling well and she say, yeah, she all right, and you leave her alone
Like,
because she say, yeah, she all right, is a problem.
It's not what you said, it's
a
how you
huge
said it.
problem.
And then it's like, if you ignore what they say then and just go off how they said it, you might find yourself in another problem, because that formula only works so long. There's always going to be an exception. Nah, it's kind of hilarious because I listen. When Peter denied Jesus in the Bible 3 times, you think the guards were gonna say, "Oh, I don't believe you still. I'ma go see for myself." No, them niggas was like, "All right, he said it 3 times. He good."
Yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly, man. Oh my god! Like, as a man, you have to be a detective. You have to be 6 foot. You have to have money. You have to be like freaking fit. You have to be swole as all heck. It's
Working
I
on
told
it
you
right
the
now.
rice this
Working on it
morning.
right
Give me a second. When I hit
Nice.
like being
As
able
you
to
should,
like
kid.
40
As
push-ups
you
at
should.
once, I'm good. I'm there.
Hey man, my uncle, they get some exercise
Hey.
machine, but so some of them like she did that
Like
thing
a
at the gym.
stairmaster.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then if they one place, they don't know man, like
Mm-hmm.
they have like 2 machines where you can do multiple exercises on. So it's like you can do
Oh.
like 4 or
so
5
it's
different exercises
5
on
in
it. Like,
1.
yeah, it's crazy. You either sit the weights, or you either sit the weights, and you just pop off. You can do like almost like curls. You can do like pull dogs. It's crazy. I didn't want
Hey.
the exercise bikes around here too.
Exercise bikes are
I will one.
there's something else, man.
But yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm on
I
the
have
game.
my little backpack with like a little 8-pound weight. Yo, 8
You sure?
pounds is a big difference when you're trying to be atom ant. But yeah, we get in there. We get in there for you. I feel like I might actually take this seriously. because I need to be able to go to the beach.
It's a Panama
We'll
2026.
work on it. We'll work on it. Might go DR first. It's closer, but we'll work on it. I'm working on something. I don't know because at this point, I feel like I'm just getting stuff ready together for one event that's just gonna be like then it's like when I get ready, the next thing that
Mhm.
happens, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm ready for it. So I might be ready next year and be like, Panama kind of passed, but I'll hear about this next trip. I'll be like, you know what? I have everything I need to go. Yeah. And I'm still working on the Spanish. You gotta, still working on that. Somebody gotta be a translator somehow.
It will come eventually. Eventually,
Art
art
room
room
around the
around
world.
the world. Ladies
Just
beware.
play spades with us.
Art room around the world. Whoa, world tour. Yeah, I could see that.
Art room world tour.
But yeah, I don't know. Anything else been happening? Anything else anybody want to mention?
It's about decision. Can I leave on this word?
Oh,
This is the thing about the
the
church.
pastor who locked them in for 40K.
Uh,
All right,
yeah.
so
Okay,
Come
that'll
on,
do
give me
it.
the details, please.
I think,
Like you talked
to
about
my
it, but I didn't know
knowledge, it
exactly what's
was
going on.
Pastor Marvin Sapp, Mr. Never Would Have Made It. Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's
he
him?
made that song.
So I think he had
Holy,
mentioned
holy moly.
he had just paid like his license or something. He's like pastor's license or something. And I think it cost like 20K. I was like, damn. I thought the word of God was free. uh, so yeah, he's like, close the doors. I'd have been like, huh? Who? What you closing the doors for? I thought we needed breeze. We gonna lock in the spirit of God? What's going on? 40K out of everybody. I think there's like over 1,000 people. He's like, y'all ain't leaving until I get 30K. Listen, it would have turned into Hunger Games real quick.
But when I tell you, like as soon as Ocean lock the door, I would have turned in an NFL linebacker. And yo, when I done push
Not
down Miss
anti-Joyce.
Joyce, brother Bernard, brother, everybody get peace.
At that
Cause
point, you'd
nobody not
literally
lock
turn
the
it into a
table.
riot. You would have. Oh, it was over
Nobody.
2,000. Oh yeah. So during the service, he challenged 2,000 individuals. Oh, so 4,000 were in attendance. Oh, virtually. Two. That's crazy. How you gonna deny something and you have this much people watching virtually?
Yeah. So I think what did happen is like people online that donate more, and the brother just turn now on pimp, and he just start flinging orders. Lock the doors,
2,000
because lock the
individuals to
doors.
give.
How are you gonna let the people
2,000
online
individuals to
donate
give
more?
$20. Oh, and
But
ask leaders to give
that church,
$100.
none of
Oh,
us
so
are
my
against church.
rate just gets times by 5. Whoa.
Excuse me?
I would have resigned on the spot. I ain't got $100 on me just
But
like
that church
that.
will never be against.
Maybe I do, but you ain't gonna know.
What? For the kingdoms of God to fall to freaking craziest thing over money is the most
Listen, I'd
ironic
have
thing
walk around that church 7 times because
ever.
them walls finna come down. I'm just letting you know, one way or another.
You know what I'm saying?
Pastors make money, no? Pastors make money.
Money of they make a lot of money, which I like. In a way it feels bad for me to say this, but I can't really
Listen,
I don't really trust that,
I've never heard of a pastor in a struggle. I've never heard of a pastor walking up to church. The only struggle I know about is spiritual struggle.
Never, which is like both a good and bad thing, because it means that in some way your spiritual your spiritual choice is actually working out. So like, yeah, I understand that. But then when they start acting like any other old politician, that's where it goes for me. That's where it goes for me. Like, how can you be saying you're a man of God and then doing stuff like that, like locking in your
Sister Mary would have to forgive me because
your own people.
hey,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But that free for you know, like mega churches in America. Some of them pastors they own like
yeah,
private
they
airlines.
have
I wonder how
They
much they
own
donate to the poor.
jets. They own property.
I wonder
Uh,
how much they help out those people who are
listen.
begging and praying to God. Probably come to the church every day. Yeah.
where you think they get the money?
Just to send a prayer. You know?
On top of that, of
Like,
course, he's a singer. Like he made music. Like now you gotta have a little extra in your pocket,
that
pastors.
too.
You can't give of your own accord, or is it past your 10%? I
Man,
think
I tell you,
I think
Like
I'd get
past the 50
claustrophobic just by
cent.
hearing lock the doors. You would activate my fight or flight, and I'd have to tell Sister Mary, Brother Brown, y'all gonna have to turn the other cheek, cause when you catch this left right,
brother, when I done body block Sister Joyce, brother. When I threw
I'm
brother
gone.
brain up on the
I'll be
floor,
like, hey, freedom is this way. Y'all can stay if y'all want to.
brother. When I done juke people, my gosh, they probably locked me up.
I'd be like, hey, he tried to hold me hostage.
They probably
He tried
locked
to
me
turn
up.
it he turned into extremist real quick. Like that was traumatic. Locked in somewhere because I gotta get money. What if I'm broke? What if I came to the house of the Lord broke? Because do you ever think about that?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, what if you came?
Could you imagine?
Because you were broke.
I couldn't
What if you come because you needed salvation? You need salvation, and this man is out here, like, hounding you for money that you don't have. Like,
What do you say, yo? Imagine if
I was about to say that
up in
he
your
could
bank
not tell me to like get somebody to Venmo me cash out. I'd be like, never would have paid it. Cause what? Not happening. If I am on my last,
Oh man.
oh my God, the devil is in the details, but
Ooh.
Jesus is in your bank account, and we all need some of that.
But imagine you have your last bills. And mine they are
you'd
random.
have to run me my fade.
Oh my God.
I don't care that he's built like Ed Reed.
Man.
Nigga, you gonna have to run it. I know you ain't agile. Them pastor shoes ain't made for speed. I'll be like, who? Hit him with the.
Oh man.
He gonna fall down the stairs. He gonna be like, we fall down and don't get up. Gone.
Oh my
But
Oh
God.
yeah,
I'm
most definitely. I'm switching. They're gonna be like, who you?
Oh,
Don't
never,
worry about
never.
it. You ever been to church before?
Never,
Mm-mm.
never.
Not really. You know, not recently. I I couldn't imagine me walking on the road, see him just roll down his window, just looking at me like, "Alright, I see." Next thing you know, he gonna drive by with the word of God. He gonna be like, I couldn't imagine that. Yeah, nah, that lock the doors like
Top the doors.
on black people. Like, what do you think was gonna like? I'm not gonna lie. There's a certain like morals only go so far because when my survival instinct kicks in, it's me against the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I get some people who have the same mindset, I'll be like, all right, what you want to do? what you want to do? Because our Bible ain't gonna save you from this right hook. Like, I promise you, you don't want to mess up your good pearls, Sister Mary. Just clutch them and walk away. You don't have to get ugly.
Sister Dress, I get peace. Brother Bernard, I get peace.
Like,
now everybody has to come home. You know when Oprah,
yeah,
you know when Oprah
everybody
say,
getting
you
one.
get a car, you get a car. You get the awesome thing. You get the awesome
Like,
thing.
I just
You
need you
get
to
one.
know,
You get one.
you gonna move. One way or another. You gonna move like the stone that was in front of Jesus too. You gonna move. One way or another. You gonna, I gotta roll you away. You gonna move. Like, don't let me hear click on a lock either. Don't let me hear none of that. Click? Whoo!
The funny to
Yeah,
this time
everybody would be
here
like,
when them sell like the doors.
you start looking
Yo,
back, you see the
what about
elders
like
actually
that?
doing it. You be like, hold up, wait a damn minute. I got dinner at home. My pot on the stove right now. Like,
Brother, the peas them just
yeah,
don't sell, brother.
there's
Let me go.
greens and everything at home. What you mean lock the doors? It's 1 o'clock. I got cooking to do. That would never
Yo,
happen.
for the Jamaican do
Never
that thing, man.
happen.
Carry your
It
man to say,
wouldn't
yo, you
even
lock your
get to
mother.
lock the minute.
It don't happen. It don't happen. But best believe there's
You don't
somebody
see
that fight
them
back.
go back to them ways before they were saved, you know? Be like, hey, it never left. I just suppressed it.
Mm-hmm. I was like, go lock your doors, go lock your mother.
Especially visitors. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That'd be crazy. Especially in them big church there. I couldn't hear that. But yeah, that feels like a solid